Greetings again, YouTube, from South Phoenix. Today I'm putting together my Harbor Freight cement mixer because my life is awesome. So far so good. It's as you would expect. The instructions are almost useless. Oh, this is great right here. Not that ant, but yeah, so this is kind of typical of what you're gonna get. They were nice enough to number the hardware packets, except they probably didn't realize, and I've already used it, that we have 9 and a 6, so they didn't identify which was which. And then 14 and 15 simply don't exist, so they crammed everything into 13. That's not unsurmountable, though. But there is one important thing that I wanted to make you aware of, because I just put the whole handle assembly together, and then discovered that they didn't include an important piece of the instructions. So, when you get to the portion where you're supposed to put this handle on, it's pretty evident that the spring goes in here like so. But what they don't tell you is that in the package is this little steel slug. Now, when I emptied the package into my hand, I just thought, oh, this is, one of those washers that didn't get a hole punched in it, and I just pitched it out. If you've used a lot of washers or a lot of screws or a lot of nails, you notice that it's not uncommon to get Phillips screw heads that have, no Phillips where the Phillips is supposed to be, and washers that haven't been punched out and things like that. It's just the nature of making, hundreds and thousands of things at a time. As it turns out, this is not a washer. What this is, in fact, is a thingus that has to go in here before the spring, and that way, when you tighten this, the bolt isn't just going through the spring and not doing anything, which is what I was experiencing, and nowhere in the instructions does it mention that part. So, kind of obvious, once you look at it and realize that that's the situation, but just adds to your little bit of frustration when you put the whole thing apart and then realize you have to take the handle apart again, put the whole thing together, that's what I'm saying, and then take it apart. So, I'm going to assume that the rest of this is going to go really well. I'll do another a review on the product once I have it all together and I'm using it. But in the meantime, hopefully I saved you that little headache. Cheers.